Hello, welcome to the Average Club. I come here to play games while being average. You can be bad, good, average, or Cameron level at games. I'm back. It's been a while. But I am very happy to play the game we're about to play right now. Now, the music you're hearing is from the game. I love this game. It's from my childhood based on the title. Okay. This is very, okay. Here we go. I know it's weird to hear the music cut out. Going here. Okay. Okay. I just need a... Yes. Obviously, this is pretty standard stuff. I can't believe I have to scroll through all of this. This is actually kind of funny. I have to scroll through all of this. Okay, wow, okay. I don't remember this at all. Maybe it's because this is a Steam game. Maybe that's why. I don't know, but... I'm not... This is very long. Could this scroll any slower? Accept, yes. Okay. Say hello to Ni No Kuni, Wrath of the White Witch, Remastered. This game is perhaps the game that ultimately gave me pure happiness. If you talk to my mom, no matter what, she can tell you for a fact, I love this freaking game. This is the pinnacle of my childhood when it comes to gaming. Not like Super Mario, nothing. You would think that would be it. But it was actually this. I don't know how we got this game. But okay, that was weird. It's the remastered version, which they made for the Switch, PS4. I didn't expect them to make it for Steam, though. But this game is so amazing. So much rage. So much good music. I couldn't not. Once I found this game on Steam yesterday, I was like, yep, I have my new stream idea. We could quit the game. Options. Let me check through the options real quick. Key binding. Okay, now we're good. Here's some of the music here. Okay. Now, we're going to do this a bit differently, but I'm very proud of this game, and the fact I'm able to share this. No, we're not doing Dice of Fate. We are just... See what I mean by good music? Just listen to this. So, easy battles will be easier, recommended for players who prefer to focus on the story. This is a default setting. You can expect to enjoy some challenging battles. We'll be sticking to normal. I'm not throwing him under the bus here, but Cameron did choose easy, so we're just gonna move forward from that. Yes, also I should note, all menus is controlled with the D-pad, so I have to get used to that. Set equal to normal? Yes. And now, onto our story, where I will be quiet and let you listen. Sorry.
Sorry, mister. Good morning, Miss Layla.
Why, good morning, Oliver. Your groceries are over there, honey.
Thanks.
Oh, I almost forgot. Did Philip find you? He said he had something to show you, dear.
Really? So he finally finished it, huh? Do you know where he is right now?
He just stepped out with some deliveries for me. I doubt he'll have gotten far.
Thanks, Miss Layla.
Oh, say hi to your mother for me.
Sure thing, Miss Layla.
Hey, Ollie! Over here!
Oh, it's Phil. Like, God, that cutscene. Like, do you see how beautiful this game is? Like, honestly. Like, do you see the design, the artwork? It's beautiful. And oh my God, these voices. Anyway, use left stick to walk over to where Philip is standing. Approach Philip. Approach Philip and smiley text box will appear. Press A to speak to him. Go and talk to Phil. So, this is the game. It's 3D, but, well, we'll get into more how this works anyway. As you can see, we have mini-map up there. This is Motorville from the opening cutscene. You can only go up and down. There's a few houses. Star is where you're meant to go. I'm pretty sure it teaches that, but I can tell you that from right now. Let's take the move. We can't really do anything else but talk and move, so let's go over to Philip and see what he has to tell us.
Good thing you found me. Guess what? She's finally ready.
So what Miss Layla said? Is it really what I think it is?
What else would it be, dum-dum?
Boy, you are something else, Phil. So what do we do now?
What else? We take her for a spin. Tonight.
What? Tonight? But I can't. I mean, I need to ask my mom, and...
Sure. You go ask your ma. And then when do we do it, huh? Tomorrow? Next year?
Well, No, but... Okay, we'll do it tonight. But we'll have to be real quiet.
Sure we will. Okay, tonight in my garage. Be there or be square.
Sure.
So, this is the child who will save the world.
Or so says the crystal ball, Your Radiance.
The Dark Jinn's power alone will not suffice.
I fear not.
What is the child's name?
Oliver, Your Radiance.
Oliver.
Bit foreboding for the beginning of the game, but yeah, this is Oliver, our main character here. The minimap will be displayed at the top right of the screen as you travel around. This map lets you see your immediate surroundings. Press RB to switch to the local map, showing an overview of the whole town. Star lets you see where you need to go next. Your first port of call is Oliver's house. I've never heard that term before. Mom's waiting for her groceries. Time to head home. So yeah, we can now mostly explore Motorville. We just gotta go home. There are a bunch of NPCs to talk to. I can't speak. But yeah, we can mostly explore Motorville, but we're kind of limited to just going home. So I'm just gonna do that right now. But this game is, like, I'm so happy for this game. What's wrong with you, buddy? I heard from a boy that Philip was secretly working away at something. I know it's good for youngsters to have hobbies, but don't go causing trouble now, you hear? We're definitely not gonna do that. No. Anyway, Oliver's house. Oh god, I can never forget this. That's not Oliver's house. My bad. Wrong house. Okay, I'm trying to be serious here. Let's go in this house.
Hey, Mom. I got the groceries.
Thanks, sweetie. Just pop them on the table, will you?
Say, Mom,
Did you say something, sweetie?
you're kind of busy tomorrow, huh?
Well, now that you mention it, I do have to practice for my concert in the morning.
Oh, yeah? So, you'll be in bed kind of early, huh?
Yes, I suppose I will.
Oh, you will, huh?
Will you stop being so mysterious and eat your breakfast? You'll be late for school. And chew before you swallow.
Thanks for breakfast, Mom. See you later, Mom.
Bye, sweetie. You be good now.
I will.
Hey Phil, you didn't go to school yet? Ha, school schmool. Today's a special day, kiddo. Today's the day of our dream machine finally rolls off of the drawing board and into the streets of Motorville. Oh boy, I can't wait. When can I see it? Whoa there, cowboy. Not so low. Don't forget this is our secret. Hey, dum-dum, you didn't tell your mom about it, did you? No, I asked her if she was busy, and she says she has a concert I'm gonna restart the whole sentence. No, I did not. I asked her if she was busy, and she said she had a concert practice, so she'll be in bed real early. Perfect, then tonight's the night. You still in, kiddo? Sure I am. Tonight, at your garage, I'll be there. We got a new type of cutscene, 3D, so they're animated and 3D. She must be asleep by now. Yeah, she's out like a light. Now's my chance. I have to get to Phil's garage. So we're sneaking around now. Press Y to open the main menu. You will then be presented with a range of options. Use up, down, left, right, A, B, select, start. Sorry. To select an option and press A. Having chosen an option, you can return to the main menu by pressing B. Press it again to return to the game. Additional menu options will become available as you progress through the game. Press the main menu and press button to save your game. Once you have saved your game, you can select continue from the title screen to restart at the point where you last left off. Oh, that jingle! You now use the main menu. Head over to Phil's garage. So now we gotta sneak away. Our mom's fast asleep. We probably shouldn't be doing this. Oh, I've never done this. I didn't know you could head back into Ollie's room. Okay. Alright, I'm gonna be real for you. This game is very touching. It's light heart style, but I'll just say right now, I do get emotional. This beginning part of the game has always gotten me. If I come back, because I'm gonna be silent during all the cutscenes that talk. This game makes me so emotional. I can't handle it. I'll let that be a warning right now. But I think I can push through for at least once. I'm already trying to hold back tears. I'm not joking you. I know what happens in this game. I haven't beaten the game. No. Far from it. But, like, I know this beginning so well, it's actually really sad. Over the Phil's garage. There are people walking out at night. I don't know why people are doing that. So we're just gonna go to Phil's garage while doing a standard jog. Okay, why are people out here at night? What was that?
Hey! In here! What are you looking at? What is it with that kid? What kept you, Slowpoke?
Sorry, my mom just wouldn't go to bed. So, is it finished?
Sure is. The last bearing's in, and she's primed for action. Wanna see?
Do I ever?
All right. Here goes nothing.
Okay.
Wow!
Oh, is this neat? Phil, this is so neat!
You betcha.
It's so neat!
The new Coupe Deluxe ain't got nothing on us, Ollie.
It's not even close.
So, you ready to hit the road, kiddo?
Yeah!
Okay, nobody's around. We should take her outside now. So, Phil, who gets to drive first? Huh? Let me see now. Tell you what, kiddo, if you run down the street and make sure the coast is clear, I'll let you go first. You mean that? Oh boy. Okay, wait right here. And watch out for Starry Mary, will ya? Starry Mary? You know, the girl who was spying on us before? I swear, that kid is cracked. See, there she is again. I bet that tattletale goes straight to her olds. She wouldn't do that. What are you, sweet on hers? Then go check out front already. Sure thing, Phil. I'll be right back.
All right. The coast is clear. I better go tell Phil.
Don't go.
What? Huh?
It's bad. Please, Oliver. Don't go.
Huh? Who are you? How do you know my name?
Ollie! What's taking you so long?
I'm sorry, Phil. Someone saw me.
Oh, man. Who was it?
Oh, that girl over... Huh?
What are you talking about? Huh? There's nobody there.
Huh. That's weird. She was right there. A girl.
A girl, huh?
Mm-hmm.
I bet it was that dumb, starey Mary. Oh, no. Couldn't be. She's not allowed out. You must be going screwy or something. Anyway, come on.
Oh, okay.
Oliver, the boy who will save the world. But unfortunately for him, his light is yet a mere candle in the blackness.
Indeed. He may be the child the prophecies speak of, but he is a child nonetheless.
Yet these humans can be disturbingly powerful. Did the other's darkness not engulf the land entirely? Might this one not prove equally tenacious?
What would you have me do, Your Radiance?
Such saplings must not be suffered to grow.
Very well, Your Radiance.
He who would save this doomed world must die. Mom, help me!
Sweetie? Where are you? Oliver? Oliver?
You're kind of busy tomorrow, huh?
Well, now that you mention it, I do have to practice for my concert in the morning.
Oh, yeah? So, you'll be in bed kind of early, huh?
Oliver. Oliver.
Would you listen to her purr? Ready? Take it slow to start with, okay?
Yep, got it!
All right. We have liftoff! Whoa! Ollie!
Oliver? Philip, what happened?
It's Ollie!
Oliver! Oliver? Oliver, wake up!
Mom?
Oh, sweetie, I'm so glad you're okay.
I'm sorry, Mom.
I'm sorry. I swear, if I'd known, I never would have.
Don't be silly, Phil. What about your car?
That hunk of junk, I can make another one in no time.
Well, I think you two have had quite enough excitement for one day.
Yes, ma'am. Ja!
Are you okay, Phil?
Must have twisted my ankle back there.
Whatever will you children get up to next?
Allie!
Allie?
Are you okay?
Mom? What's wrong?
Oh, my.
Mom?
She always did have a weak heart.
Mom?
Oh, dear.
I'll fetch the doctor.
Mom!
Oliver, sweetie. Oh, sweetie.
Mom!
You'll be okay. I know you will. Be good now. For me.
Mom? Mom? Mom! No. No! Don't leave me. You can't. Mom! Mommy! Don't leave me. Mom!
Sentimental fool. Sacrificing herself to save her child.
And yet, thanks to her, the boy lives.
Of course. But shorn of his mother's love, to whom can he now turn for guidance? And soon he will come to our world, where our powers are strongest.
Very good, Your Radiance.
Let us see how this story unfolds. I'm sure the ending will be engaging.
Oliver, honey, I brought you some apple pie. I'll just leave it here for you, okay, dearie? Now, you'll just have to wait until dinner, Timmy told him. Oh, it's so sad. He's been in there 3 whole days now.
Oliver, Mummy starts her new job today, but she's asked someone very special to take care of you. Mummy spent a long time making him. I'm sure he'll look after you very well. Be good while Mummy's away, okay?
Mommy!
Is something wrong, sweetie?
Just come back soon, okay?
Of course, sweetie. We'll always be together, Oliver. Always. Always.
Mommy, come back. Please.
Whoa, what's all this? Curse lifted, is it? Tiny! I'm free! Free!
Huh? What just happened?
You just witnessed the rebirth of Drippy, Lord High,
I'm sorry, I paused it. It's always that. This thing always gets to me. Okay. this whole sequence is like, I can't. I can't hold back tears. It's like I was tearing up at like him driving the car. Really. Okay, I'm gonna let this scene play out. I feel better now. I feel a lot better.
Lord of the Fairies.
Who?
What, are you deaf or something? Drippy, Lord High Lord of the Fairies, I said, didn't I?
Drippy.
That's right, and I'm sick to the teeth of you a snivelling and moaning. A proper crybaby bunting you are. 3 days, man. I mean, I've been sad before, but crying for 3 whole days? I'm surprised there's a drop of water left in you. You're a big boy, man. 3 days is, well, it's unheard of.
What?
Oh dear, bit flummoxed, are we? Bit lost for words. Not to worry, man, I got all the answers. Oh, but prepare yourself. Explaining all this is gonna take a while. Ready?
Uh-huh.
Tidy. I like your style. Very honest, and you stay that way, okay? Take you far, it will. On with the show!
Okay.
See, it's like this, see? What it is, there's more worlds out there than this one by here. There's what you might call parallel worlds, see? They're like worlds along by the side of your one. And one of those worlds is my world. That's right, a whole nother world.
Another world?
There's quick you are. And I, that is the Lord High Lord of the Fairies, the reason I'm by here in this world of yours, well, it's because there's a proper bad apple trying to upset the peace of both our worlds, see? Shadar, the Dark Djinn, his name is, and what he did was he took over people's hearts and spread war and ruin all over our world. Tried to stand up to him, I did, and he turned me into a flippin' doll and kicked me out of our world and into yours, the rotter.
Uh-huh.
And then you went and cried all over me, and poof, the curse was lifted, just like that. Which makes me think you must be the one we fairies call the pure-hearted one. The one the legends say will save our world. Just goes to show you can't judge a book by its cover, eh? So, anyway, that means I better get you over to our world and have you get rid of Shadar for us. All right with you?
Me? But how can I?
Don't fret, man. It's a big responsibility, I know, but you'll be all right, especially with me to help you.
But I...
Oh, want me to ask properly, do you? Fair dues.
What?
Oh, pure-hearted one, will you please come and save our world?
No.
Sorry, I must have misheard you. What did you say? Go on once more, but louder.
I won't do it. I mean, I can't do it.
This is why they say never work with children. I ask nicely, and you give me a hearty, yes, sir. That's how this works, see? Gee whiz, that would be swell, you say. It's just how these things are done. It's tradition. How am I supposed to work with this? It's like he's never read a story in his life.
But I don't know anything about your world. And I just can't right now.
What, because your mum dropped dead?
Yeah.
You got a photo of her? Hurry up, will you? I haven't got all day.
Oh, okay.
Let's see now. Blimey. It can't be. But then it can't be a coincidence, neither.
What is it?
The great sage Alicia. Then we might just be able to save your mum.
Huh? What are you talking about?
You ready for another earful?
Yeah.
The souls of people in your world and my world are connected, which means people from over by here have another version of themselves over by there, called a soulmate, see? And people with soulmates can even look like each other. Now, your mum, well, she shared a soul with the great sage Alicia. A proper talent she was.
Huh? So my mom was a sage? But how does that help us save her?
Well, Alicia tried to take on the Dark Djinn, but his power was too much for her, and he trapped her in this dark jewel called the Soul Snare. When that happened, then the link between hers and your mum's souls would have been cut off. But if you could free Alicia, it just might fix the link, and who knows, it might even bring your mum back.
Is that really true?
I can't be sure now, but it's possible, yeah.
Wait. How do you know all this, Mr. Drippy? You've been a doll this whole time.
Ah, now there's clever of you. Good question, lad. It's like this, see? I'm not the only fairy. Even though I was stuck by here, my buddies were keeping me abreast of all the goings-on over there. How? I suppose it's what you might call telepathy. And that's not all. I was sending my lordly orders back over there, too. Having them spy on Shadar and that, you know, tidy, huh? What is it?
I'll do it. I'll come to your world. I'll come with you and save my mom.
Oh, that's marvellous! You might be doing it for all the wrong reasons, but if it saves our world, I won't look a gift horse in the mouth. Tidy! We better get going then. Chop chop!
Okay. But how do we get to your world?
Oh, curious, are we? Alright, I'll tell you. First thing we need is a drop of magic. Go and have a dig around in the fireplace. There's something hidden there so nosy Parkers won't find it.
But why would anybody hide something in there?
That's for me to know and you to find out. Look lively.
That was, as he said, an earful. And I have, because of the time, I've had time to calm down myself. That is just very difficult for me to get through, because I've seen it at least, not accounting how many times I play this game, at least 3 times from 3 separate consoles. A spellbook in the fireplace? Go check it out. So this is Mr. Drippy, your companion throughout the game. As he said, the High Lord... Wait, the High Lord of the Fairies, I think he called himself. Talk to him. The fireplace man downstairs in the flippin' living room. Do you even flippin' live here? Those words always get me. So, I think the story is beautifully told. Very much well. It's amazing how well they tell it. And through everything, just through that one conversation, we figure out what we can even do here. We can check the kitchen. You know, what's sad is you usually never have to come back here. Yeah, you barely need to come back even to your home. This isn't like a place you stay at. So we're heading to another world, yeah. Alright, let's check the fireplace.
What could be hidden in a place like this?
A mighty spell book!
Huh? A book? But it would burn in there.
Not this book. The Wizard's Companion laughs in the face of fire. Wouldn't be much of a spell book if it didn't, now would it?
Really?
Aha! Gotcha!
This is a spell book?
That there is the Wizard's Companion, the fount of all wizarding knowledge.
The Wizard's Companion.
You obtain the Wizard's Companion. Oh, great. Now listen up, I'm going to teach you... I can't even stop. I tried speaking in his accent and I failed horribly. Now listen up, I'm going to teach you what's in the Wizard's Companion of yours. That sounds so wrong. If you want to have a read of it, press Y and open the main menu. You should see it down at the bottom. You should see it down in the bottom right of the... then you just need to choose it with A and you can leave through the Wizard's Companion at your heart's content. Take a minute or two to skim a few pages. You look like a smart lad, you'll soon get into it. Oh, I almost forgot. The first thing you have to do when you handle the Wizard's Companion is to make a pledge. You need to vow that you'll do all you can. Yeah, I said that right. To be a worthy of being a wizard. Look, so flippin' word. It's not so hard. All you have to do is write your name in the book. Look, with an open, honest heart. You don't even have to write all of. If you don't want to, you can write bunt and crybaby or whatever you like. Like the important thing is that you mean it. Go on, scribble your name down. Now, I honestly... Okay, wow, that's okay. Where's English? I want to put case, because it's like a thing. I don't... Well... Frickin'... So... You gotta be kidding me. Oh my god, it takes forever to cycle through these. Oh my god. Put case. Just put case there. Alright. Are you happy with the name case? Yes. You have taken the Wizard's Pledge. You are now privy to the timeless window of the Wizard's Companion.
tidy. Right, magic in our way over to my world, is it? Now let's see.
What is it?
You got a wand somewhere by...
I'm gonna pause this for a minute. Spider! Hello! Oh man, has it been so long. Oh my god, it's so nice to see you. We are playing, if you've read the title of the stream, we're playing a game from my childhood. I cried. I'm honest. I cried. This is, like, the beginning gets me tearful. I've played this like 3 times now and I've cried. I don't care how old I am. It gets me. It makes sense how it gets you. It really hits me down in the heart. It really does. Like when most, like, before it, like, anything that really makes me tear up happened, I was like holding it back, like it was so, like, my face was so red. Oh my god, like, I could not. It was very difficult. Anyway, for this, for talking cutscenes, because this game has a lot of cutscenes that talk, I'm actually going to be muting my mic so you can hear them better. So, expect more silence out of me, is what I'm saying. But it's nice to see you again.
Yeah, we can't go casting spells without a wand now, can we?
A wand? Why would we have a wand?
Oh, that's a pain. Ah, well, can't be helped. We'll just have to look for one outside.
Huh? We won't find one out there either.
Don't nitpick, Crybaby Bunting.
Bunting? My name is Oliver. Oliver.
Ah, so the Crybaby bit was right, at least, was it?
Ugh.
Oh, I like where this is at. We all cry at childhood games, and I'm also sorry I missed a lot of streams every time I came to see if your stream was already done streaming. Oh, really? Oh, no! Oh, yeah, we all... Well, yeah, no. I know, we all cry at childhood games, I get that. It's games from our childhood that makes us feel and all. It's not that I cried that I was playing this again for the first time. I cried in sadness, is what I was trying to say. Like, so if I can sum this up the best way I can, Oliver's mom just died, and we all know if anyone really has, like, feelings of, like, family death, it's very hard to get over, trust me. I don't even care if they're fictional, it gets me all the time, because it hurt a lot, trust me. Like, when I got, because this is the remastered version, I got this on my Switch, like, I was on the couch watching that, and I knew it was gonna happen, and, like, I cried. It's very hard for me to avoid crying at that opening scene. My god, it's really... Yeah, but I'm sorry to hear that when you tried joining my streams, it was at the end. It's fine, though, because we're going to be playing this for a very long time. Alright, let's get on with this. Righto, time to find ourselves a magic wand. You mean that one... Speak, you mean there's one hidden somewhere around here? Like the spellbook? Ah, you're having a laugh. You think I'm going to make it that easy, man? Man, what do you think I am? Made of wizarding... Can't speak. Made of wizarding equipment? No, this one's gonna be more difficult, but our journey over to my world is a hunt for the soul snare, among other things. So, I'm trying to brief this up to you, Spider. So, Oliver is the pure-hearted one, according to Drippy here, a doll that came to life that his mom made. And what really hurts about that scene is his mom just died from saving him from a car thing, like stuff like that. Him and his friend made a car. Well, his friend made a car and they drove it and he fell into the water. His mom died. I don't know exact the reasons, but they did say she had a weak heart, which is, I'm assuming, is a factor into this. But it made me cry. It's very emotional. Stayed in his room for 3 days. Pretty sure we would all try to do that. And his cries, his tears brought his doll Drippy to life, and he says that his world is connected to ours through soulmates, which are people who look very similar to us. Basically, yeah, that's basically how it works. And his mother, believe it or not, was the magical sage Alicia, who was captured by a guy trying to get rid of all the peace, dropped it in the soul snare, like it says right now. Dark Djinn, there we go. Charade, the Dark Djinn. So that's about as much as I can sum up. Trust me, I know the story very well. I haven't beaten it. Maybe we'll beat it someday, but I'm just saying that right now. So why don't you treat this as a warm-up? The Easter egg hunt before the wild goose chase, if you will. Okay, I guess. Okay, I'm lying. The thing is, I've never brought one along with me. I mean, look at me. The price of my ability is my small step. Ain't it? I only managed to carry that flippin' book, man. Anymore, I would have been crushed. So even fairies tell lies, huh? Of course they do. Us fairies are incoherent liars. Anyway, enough about crying over spilled milk. Let's find ourselves a substitute, shall we? A substitute? How can there be a substitute for a magic wand? Well, we can find something brown and sticky, like maybe a stick. We might just be able to muddle through. Okay, you sure a stick will work? You think I'm sending you up to the garden patch or something? Fine, I'll give you a hand. Follow me, bunting. Find a stick that you can use as a wand. Old lady up there. So he's gonna go check out places that we could use as a wand. Does the thing he looks like going up to look like a wand to you guys? Just saying. Why is she cleaning the floor? Hey, what are you looking at? Don't tell me you're gonna think this lamppost can be used as a flippin' wand. Well, you can cut that out for a start. That's way too flippin' big. We need a stick or something like that, eh? Why don't we go have a look over there? Okay. We're not using the car, by the way. I won't remember their names, so I'm nicking them. Lantern Nose and Olive on a Lantern Nose! Oh my god, how come I never thought of that? Why are you calling him Olive on a stick, though? Like, okay. Lantern Nose. So much, Spider. This one's a tight emo. Might get myself one of these. Drippy, you are incredibly small. How could you ever see through that? Sorry, now's not really the time, is it? There ain't nothing wand over here either. Let's go over there and over the other side, shall we? Okay. Oh, and you find something, don't forget to pop it in your bag for safekeeping. I haven't really opened this yet. Look up at the top left at the main menu. Because it would be too weird just to call them olive stick. Olive stick. Yeah, olive on the stick works better, I'll say that. Oh my god. Spider, I'll just say this. Thank you for making my day right now. Look up there at the top left of your main menu and you'll see your bottomless bag. This is an actual bottomless bag. It can carry everything. In there you'll find your items nicely sorted into different categories. There's handy. Use LB and RB to sit through the categories because there ain't much to see at them. But when you got loads of stuff, you'll be glad I have a bit of an order, ain't it? Anyway, next time you pocket a tidy end, be sure to have a close look at your bottomless bag. Put it in my bag. Sure. The bomb is... Trying to make sure I'm being more coherent with words. The bottomless bag is now accessible from the main menu. I'll actually open this up right now. Oliver is down there. We can check and use items here. We have 0 money. We've played for 40 minutes. Holy crap. All these other blank settings. And Wizard's Companion. We're actually going to go through here for a little bit. This is incredibly detailed. Yes. You'll want to read all of it. Trust me. Trust me, you'll be opening this thing a fair amount. I did, because you'll be opening Chapter 2 at one point. I'll just say that. And Chapter 6, actually, for a bunch of different things. Especially, we'll get to those later. Bottomless bag, also bottomless bag has a bottom on the bag. So, based on the context, everything falls through the bag. You're not wrong. You're not wrong. We're looking at the 12 Tales of Wonder and Alchemy at some point, but we're just not going to focus on that. Magic. Everything also. So let's check out the bottomless bag. We have provisions, weapons, armor, accessories, treats, ingredients, and important items. Oliver's clothes. Oliver's favorite clothes combining a yellow sweater and comfortable pair of blue pants. I ran out of breath there for some random reason. We'll ignore that for now. Fairy suit, a basic fairy costume woven using magic fibers that are geared to provide a comfortable fit at all times. I don't know why we need this, but okay. And wizard's companion, I don't really need to go over that. Just ignore all that. I was drinking something and I felt something go down my throat, which was not the drink. And I was scared what I saw. Okay. That doesn't sound good. Something was in your drink. Boy. Okay. Oh boy. I am very nervous what you swallowed too. So we're gonna go over here a minute. It's snowing here, so there's nothing around here that looks like a wand. Also, how does nighttime begin in like 2.5 seconds? Like, what? You're not wrong, Bunton. Alright, we better split up and broaden the search, like. I'll go and take another quick round in your house. So you stay by here and head up the outside search, okay? Okay. Okay, brown and sticky, brown and sticky. Spider. We're not making a gun a wand. I know most people consider this, oh, this is magic because something comes out of the bullet. Seriously call the gun a bullet. Something comes out of the gun. Does that look like magic to you? I mean, I get magic can be used to kill things, but that's going a bit extreme. Oliver. Huh? Oh, it's you. Who's that girl? Try talking to her.
You're the little girl I met before, huh?
Mm-hmm. We met before.
So, how do you know who I am?
I'm really, really sorry, Oliver.
Huh?
Your mummy. I'm sorry. I couldn't save her.
Huh? Why would you be sorry for that?
I wanted to save her. I really did.
Huh? Hey, wait. Where are you going? Hey, where did you go?
Ollie boy, why are you talking to thin air?
Mr. Drippy, she disappeared again.
Huh? Who did?
That strange girl. That's the second time she tried to talk to me.
What's that? A girl? Where? You're right about strange. I can't see her any flipping where.
Well, how could you? She disappeared into thin air.
Well, anyway, there's something I want to ask you.
There is? Sure, go ahead.
Do you mind it? You know, having a sidekick like?
Huh? A sidekick? Who do you mean?
Crikey, that's cold. Who do you mean, he says? Why not stab me in the heart while you're at it? I mean me.
Okay, I'm trying to let this be a serious moment, and just like you talking in jazz, like breaking me apart. Yeah, something is calling Olive on a stick. Are they the child from the Lorax who I think looks like a glow stick? I wouldn't think. Oh, that kid from the movie Lorax. Oh my god, I'm trying. Look, Spider, I'm not saying don't stop what you're doing. I'm just saying, like, I don't want to keep pausing this because I want serious moments here. I'm just saying that, like, that was a pretty interesting moment to bring up. You're good, though. You're good. This is funny, though. Thank you for coming here. This makes me so happy.
I wanted to know if it was alright me joining you on your adventures. Or if you were maybe wanting to trade me in for a younger, prettier model. But it looks like I got my answer, huh? Well, so you know, if you don't have faith in people, you'll never see their true worth. And what's more...
Look at this.
Huh?
It was on the ground, right where that girl was standing.
Chuck it here, then. Ta. Well, I'll be a monkey's uncle. It's a wand.
You mean it? A real wand?
Come over by here and take a look, man. It might seem like any old stick, but it's got all magic writing on it, see?
It does, huh? Wow. Is that how people write in your world?
The runes are all faded, so it might have lost a bit of power. But, for our current purposes, it's a beauty.
Neato. What a stroke of luck.
Luckier than you know, Ollie boy. Phew, I never thought we'd actually find one.
Do you think maybe that girl brought it here for me?
Yeah, Spider. It's okay if if you talk. Just you can stay quiet until the serious moments are over. We'll be playing this game for a while, actually. You obtained an old stick.
Right, now we need a place to cast our spell. To cast Gateway, you need somewhere proper massive. You need space to give it oomph, see?
Do we really need that much oomph?
Oomph!
What kind of question is that? Magic is special, innit? It's sacred, right? You have to cast spells in the best environment possible. You really are new to this, aren't you? This is beginner stuff we're talking about here.
Oh, sorry.
Now, take me somewhere with plenty of space. There's got to be somewhere around by here.
The town square, I guess.
Find an open space where you can cast the gateway spell. This is very inconsistent, by the way, what they're talking about, like open space. Later in the game, we'll be using a lot more spells like gateway. Well, no. What I'm saying is, like, we'll use the gateway spell more often than you think. What I'm saying is that they're inconsistent about what they were saying about gateway. You don't actually need a lot of space later on, is what they're actually trying to say here. So, I want you to see the beautiful artwork in this. Like, it's gonna be an artwork cutscene. Cast a gun spell. We only know gateway. We only know gateway. Might as well label this stream. Spider wants us to use a gun as a wand and cast a gun spell. Okay. I should note right now, serious artwork up ahead. You're going to love it. Trust me.
Do you really think we should be doing this here?
No worries, man. Normal people can't see magic, see? Go on, Ollie boy. Cast Gateway. That's it, man. You got it. Whoa. Whoa. Tiny!
What is it? Stop that now! Heel boy, heel!
Told you, they didn't notice a thing. Yeah. Let's get a shunt in, crybaby bunting.
For the last time, it's Oliver!
Hey, it's not bad work for a crybaby, this.
Ugh.
And we're off to another world!
Hey, wait! Wait for me!
I love that cutscene. It's beautiful with the lighting. Like, trust me, you'll love that.
Right. Let's get going, shall we?
Huh? Hey, wait for me! So this is your world.
Ah, home at last. But there's a tidy way to go yet.
Hey, Mr. Drippy, that was pretty neat just now, huh?
Oh, that herd of elk. Enjoy your first encounter with the majestic wildlife of our mysterious world, did you?
Uh-huh. Huh? Jeepers.
Oh, Nickers! Where did he spring from?
Huh? Ah! What do we do?
He's not like the big softies just now. He's itching for a fight. Proper savage.
Let's run away!
No, use that stick you got by there. Give him a whacking and send him packing.
Huh? Ah!
Look lively, he's making his move.
Just like normal people in this world, we beat animals with sticks! I didn't realize that till now. First battle, and just... this music is beautiful. So, our first battle is against a rough. Now, bites... Fights get very complicated later on, but, like, they're so kind. They don't get overwhelming really quickly. It's actually very generous. So Oliver's status is he has 35 HP, 12 MP, and is level 1. I don't know what those things at the bottom do, but we'll probably figure out later. We can press A to attack right now. Let's see, he has attack, defend, run away, and provisions. Let's attack. Alright, here's our tutorial here. This gets very complicated. Don't fret, Ollie boy, let your old pal Drip. They talk you through the basics of a battle. First off, take a look at that green gauge by that. That shows you your HP. Health points, HP. Welcome back to beating a creature that looks like a Pokemon dog. Oh, yeah, you're right. With a stick, exactly. With a stick, you have to clarify. It's a stick. The more HP you have, the healthier you are. But if you run out, you'll go unconscious. What's with games saying you'll go unconscious? No, we die. Think about it. Games tell us you pass out. No, you die. They just want to keep it kid-friendly. They don't want to up that age rating here. What am I talking about? They killed Ollie's mother in the beginning. See that blue gauge underneath that? That's your magic points. MP, ain't it? I keep trying to say HP. Don't worry about your magic now. Nah, man, let's talk about beasties first, shall we? Yes. You can see a lot of information about up there on the right. There's useful, eh? That right here shows you their HP. Get that down enough, you've won. These are speech bubble thingies. That's their official name. Speech bubble thingies. I love my speech bubble thingies in a battle. Down by with our commands you can use in battle. Well, that's enough to go on. Try giving that rodder a smack with your stick. So, fights. I should note this. They don't really explain it here, but you'll see it. You are in a restricted 3D environment, fighting multiple or one group of enemies. You can attack, defend, provisions, run away, or more things as we progress through the game. You have to press A to use the attack. They'll probably tell us later, but I've played this game so much, I honestly feel like I can describe this whole combat system immediately. We can press A to use whatever. We can defend. They have a clock counter. They have to be reused. Basically, you're timed on your things. Yeah, oh, wait, that doesn't use D-pad? Yeah, you scroll through with L and R to select attack, confirm your choice with A, and Bob's your uncle. Bob's your uncle. Right, I'll get cracking with the whacking. I've never heard it. So yeah, we can scroll through all this. We cannot use defend, provisions, or run away, because I want us to attack this thing. And then we select when we want to attack. The only thing we can't attack is this rough right now. So let's attack it. As you can see, it's a time. Tidy, or should I say, nice! That's what they say when you find an enemy's weak spot or block a big attack. See? Okay, that nice you're going to be hearing a lot. Now, there's no indicator of what the enemy's weak spot is when you just normally attack it. It sometimes just happens. So, it's basically like a critical attack in a game. See? Oh, look at that. It drops some. I mean, you better pick it up. Eh? These! That's known as a glim, Ollie boy. Enemies drop them in the heat of battle. Green glims are like those ones you just grab will restore a few of your HP. The blue ones will give your MP back instead. Same color as your gauge, see? Tidy. Glims! They are basically your, if you don't have provisions on your hand, they're your in-battle health regens, basically. So, expect to see them a lot. Oh, you can also give your HP and MP boost with spells and items, ain't it? Cool, you'll also have to take my word for that. That's what with you not having any of the oh, okie dokie. Wait, what was it? Wait, what happens to the body after we kill? I mean, knock it out. It disintegrates. Does that make you happy? We disintegrate it. we disintegrate the body. Okay, nothing. Yeah, they're probably just listening, right? Okie dokie, that's enough from me. It's time to see you practice what I preach. Go on, boy, let's give him what for. So it's gonna try attacking us now. No! It's just like those yes. Okay. Oh, you know, it missed. Really? I couldn't see. So a few things are physical. We can cancel out of this. It is missing every attack. What the heck? So now we can defend. Can it not attack me? I haven't actually tested this thing can hit me yet. We can cancel out of an attack. We feel like we need to back away. Okay, I get it, Spider. I get it. If we can back away, if we need to, like, run away. If it's a physical attack, we can most certainly dodge it. But if it's, like something that can be attacked from, like, a far... Okay. Okay, we can get hit here. Oh. Yeah, it's like... Oh, sorry, it disintegrates. Oh. Oh, it's been so long since I've seen this. Oh, you know what? I'm gonna let you just listen to this music right now. It's amazing. It's so calming. Enough listening.
Well, hey, proper tidy. Nice one, Ollie boy.
Jeepers creepers.
Oh yeah, I forgot to mention, our world is absolutely riddled with beasties. But keep that up and you'll have nothing to worry about. Right, let's get a move on, shall we?
Sure, Mr. Drippy, but where are we going?
Well, first off, we need to get you a wand.
But I already have a wand.
You're having a laugh, aren't you? That thing's about as magical as a flipping cabbage. You might just squeeze a gateway spell out of it, but you can forget about anything more than that. Honestly, I wish you'd think before you open your mouth.
Oh, sorry.
Now, I told you Ding Dong Dell was just over by yonder, didn't I? Well, if we're very lucky, we might find a wand with a bit more oomph down by there.
So, are wands really so hard to find here?
Well, time was you couldn't move for the flipping things. But since Shadar showed up, magic's taken a real nosedive. He banned people from using it, see? Cursed anyone who tried to. He scared them all so much they gave it up.
So, he's pretty scary, huh?
Well, he turned me into a flipping doll, didn't he? Just saying his name's enough to make most folks brick it. Still, I'd rather be a doll than have him go poking round in my heart. No one wants to be broken-hearted.
Broken-hearted? Like, sad?
Worse than that, much worse. It's when he steals a piece of a person's heart. Poor beggars don't know whether they're alive or dead. That's no way to live, man.
So that's why they're all so scared of him, huh? We can't let him go on doing this.
Well, it's not a matter of letting him, is it? It's not like people flipping enjoy it. That's why I brought you here, innit? You might just be able to stop him, see?
You really think I can?
Of course you can! You are the pure-hearted one! And the legends say that the pure-hearted one will drive away the darkness. We'll teach you a few tasty spells and you'll be ready to face him in no time. Sound good to you?
Okay, I'll do it. I'll learn magic.
Of course you will, and that's why we need to find you a better wand.
All right. Let's head for Ding Dong Dell.
Tidy.
Bask in not only beautiful graphics, but music. This is the first area of the game, and if you're given music like this, you can't possibly call this game bad. Not in the slightest. Ain't it beautiful, early boy? Ah, it's good to be back. Our world is absolutely riddled with monsters. If one of them spots it, you'll see a big exclamation mark pop over its head and it'll charge. When it gets within touching distance, you'll have a fight on your hands. I'll actually be doing a lot of fights, so expect a lot of fights here. You're out of HP in the middle of a battle, you'll be out for the count, so be careful, ain't it? Oh, and here's a little tiny technique for you. If you sneak up behind monsters without them noticing, you can get a hit in first, giving you the upper hand. Basically, the first strike thing, except different. It's not RPG based. You can move around, which is the reason that's the thing. It's not RPG based but I think it's labeled as an RPG. It's weird. It's very weird. I don't know what you would label this. Action, I guess. The only thing is, it works the other way around, too. If enemy sneaks up on you, the first hit in the rotters. Okay, I can explain this. I believe if you sneak up on an enemy, they cannot attack you for a short period of time, which gives you a chance to, obviously, attack them. If they sneak up on you, you can't defend or attack for a while. That is basically the trade you're getting. Oh yeah, here's a little something. Consider it a gift from you. From the Lord High Lord of the Fairies. You mean Lantern Nose. Yo, we got bread. Yo, we got the Lord of the Gods. Bread. You have obtained 3 loaves of white bread. Thanks, but what do I do with these? You have a munch on with your feet, and you get a rope, and you'll be right as rain in no time, man. But when Princess cannot live on bread and load only boy, he needs a proper one and that knobby thing in your hand is in your hand is doing my flipping head in. See that cows? Also don't know that's ding dong dell, that is. You want to say ding dong bell, but it's ding dong dell. 3 D's. I reckon we'll find ourselves a 1 by there, so let's get moving, shall we? Bread. Okay. Head to Ding Dong Dell. We are in this beautiful, beautiful, gorgeous land. Okay. Shoot. No, I just want... I want... What did that say? I didn't read it. What did it say? Where's that? Okay. Booster shoots. Herbs that are mainly gained to increase potions efficiency, especially in alchemy medicine making. Okay, that's very weird to put at the beginning of the game. We're actually going to fight this thing. Ugh. I love that transition. You'll be seeing it a lot for the... Are we going to grind here for a minute?
This?
I am. You idiot. We can just kick its butt. BRB. Okay. Alright, see you soon, Spider. Yeah, probably good you take a break. This is gonna take a while. Oh, Oliver's reached level 2. I completely forgot to mention this. Leveling up increases everything about the character. HP goes up by a certain amount, so does attack, magic attack, accuracy, meaning more times we can hit the enemy without having to miss. MP goes up, defense, magic defense, and evasion. I can probably explain the magic stuff here. So enemies, monsters, while sure other people have been banned from using magic, that doesn't stop monsters who already have magic from doing it, because honestly, what's Shirar gonna do about a few magical creatures just beating up people? So, magic defense, back also, nothing can back also, nothing can, and still the case average. Grind, okay. Attack and magic defense, basically we get more attack out of our magic, which we'll be learning pretty soon based on what you're saying, and magic defense increases our defense against magic. I think that's pretty obvious. We'll also be doing this for most of the money, and what is that thing up ahead? I know what these creatures look like. I swear I've played this game before. Wait, let me reward it. Yeah, I would think it would reward it. I'm kind of confused here. Let's see if we can stick on it. No, you're slow. You're fat and slow. We got him against it. Let's go. Rhinoceros. Attack it from the bomb. Yar har fiddly dee. What do you want with the Rhinoceros you see? Ooh. It dead. Nice. I don't know what I was saying there in that fight. What did I say? Yeah, no. Do I really want to do this? This is gonna take forever. Level 3. We'll get to level 3. I don't want to spend half our time grinding. I want to get story progress in here. Dang it. Didn't count. The Sweet Pea Fellow.
Let's do it.
Follow. Foul. I did not read follow for the first bit. Part of that. Oh my god! Oh my god! And like, we told it to do it! Oh my. Wow. That happened. Yeah. Okay, let's get a move on. Let's just see what every animal is. Sneak up on it first. Dang it! Back. Also, nothing can stop the case average grind / murdering spirit animals. The bartender. Different element. I think I actually should have said that each one has a different element in the top right. Oh. Oh, you piece of crap doo-doo. Oh, God. First time seeing this. That was a special attack. Mostly magic attack, because that's the animation surrounding it is used for animation for magic. So, we got more bread of it. We got bread out of it. We pickpocketed it for bread. Beautiful. Also, I love how the autumn contrasts with the greenery, like, in a perfect split. That doesn't look... That looks amazing. Wow. You can sneak up on this one? We're just sneaking up on all the rhinoceroses. Rhinoceros. Brachiosaurus. Die. Gah! It dead. Trust me, it's dead. We don't have to even worry about this thing. Can't really spin in a circle. Oh, we're gonna be here forever. No, that bandit. We could get. Hey, what does that say? We could get 2 levels faster if we use it. We don't know gun spells. We shouldn't know gun spells. And this game wouldn't have any rating. This game would probably have a higher rating if it had gun spells. Yes, we could definitely kill these things. We're gonna learn magic. These things will die a lot faster once we learn magic. Die. Please die. You suck. You suck at killing me. Who knew? Those things seem to give a lot. They give a lot more than any of the other stuff around here. I think we kill like 2 roughs. Hold up. That's sparkling again. Can we get stuff out of that now? I don't remember getting... Oh well. Guess we'll go up here and check what this is. What is this? It's another booster shoots. Okay. There's one more of these tears in here somewhere. We got up again it. We got first strike. I really shouldn't call that. What is it called? Oh, we have the upper hand. That's what it's called. We have the upper hand, I should say. Dead. Die. Stop buying. That's my job. Bah. Alright, I think we should be leveling up. I'll probably skipping those, like, more. Okay. Alright, now let's over the Ding Dong Bell here. Well, first, level 3. Everything seems to have gone up pretty easily. Off to Ding Dong Dell. These are the places you'll be spending. You'll be spending mostly in this world map and in other places, but... Oh, Nicholas, there's something I forgot to tell you. What's that, Mr. Drippy? Here in my world, you can use the right stick to change your viewpoint. If you guys having trouble with the controls, go to the settings in your main menu and have a fiddle with them. You can search vibration on and off there as well, ain't it? What about a knife spell? Well, there are... these creatures out here do use knives a few later on. Speaking personally, I have it on a rumble. A rumble just a rumble without a bit of rumble, isn't it? What are you talking about? Now I know this is a lot to take in, Ollie boy, but I'm sure you'll get used to it. I guess. On to the first area of the game. That's not the town. Ding Dong Dell. Kind of. You'll see in a minute.
Looks to me like a classic case of broken-heartedness.
Broken-heartedness? You mean that thing you were talking about before?
That's right. The broken-hearted are people who've had part of their hearts stolen. Poor souls just aren't themselves. Go all weird and useless, they do.
So his heart was broken by...
Keep up, will you? Shadar, innit? If anyone tries to stand up to him or does anything he doesn't like, he breaks their hearts into pieces so they can't put up a fight.
Jeepers. But if he stays that way, we can't get into Ding Dong Dell.
Then you better cure him, ain't Ollie boy? Well, it's time to mend your first broken heart. Mend it? But how do I do that? Well, you can't just do it. Yeah, there's a couple of things we'll be needing first. But I know an old man who's got just what we need. Proper use for that. And again, the night good? No, he's got the case of... Well, he's telling to you right now, brokenheartedness. So, Sherard is making people's heart broken. They don't really know what they are. They're out. They can't talk, really. They just don't have it in them to do really anything. Sorry, my bad. I was just thought I had to be quiet for my mom talking. Basically, brokenheartedness. That can actually go into different categories. Once we get that, we'll be going here. Also, a trope with old men always carrying things. Isn't that hilarious? But I don't know if you noticed something about the knight. I don't want to point it out, but his helmet's got cat ears. You think Camille will like this place? I think you'll figure out why. An old man? What old man? What do you mean, what old man? The old man! It wasn't know the proper deeply dark, is it? That's why they call it the deep dark wood. Makes sense, I guess. So we're just gonna walk around. Yes, we are. So this guy, yeah, they have cat ears. I probably didn't even tell you. Go to the deep dark woods and meet the old man of the woods. Can you people shut up? Ding dong dorm. Could they all shut up? I'm trying to laugh right now. Ding dong doorman. Hut, hop, hop. 1, 2, 1, 2. You want to narrow it down, do you? Well, I'm afraid that's impossible. It's my colleague, you see. He's the one in charge of letting people in, but recently he's just been refusing to do. He says he can't be bothered. What are you talking about? You can definitely do it. What's up with you, buddy? I guess they are by class also a man's head. I didn't mean to do that. You sir. Perfect. So we can't get in because he's brokenhearted. So we're gonna go see the old man in the deep dark woods. And then to listen to this music. We'll probably get in a few battles along the way. But yeah, no, Mia would definitely like this place. I mean, it's got cat guards. What more do you need? Cat guards. Oh, I have a funny story. You see, I have this game on my Switch, and this thing I tried renaming my profile. The Orbolos.
Let's go.
And actually it's, well, you'll see later in the game. But yeah, this thing's cool. It's a snake that's for some reason eating its own tail. I guess it just does not want to be in this world anymore. I'm sorry. I'm sorry you feel that way. I don't. We'll be doing a few fights along the way. I just wanted to show that real quick. So let's go up to the deep dark woods. I don't really want to waste any time. If anything does catches us, it's fine. We'll just deal with it then and there. I'm going the wrong way. Orbolos.
We can do this.
It's like a cereal. like a Cheerio cereal. It's rolling out of step. You will die. Mark my words. It is done. Aye. Let's get moving. I don't know how these creatures are carrying money, but they are, and that actually kind of terrifies me. You've got to be kidding me. Just actually trying to get to my destination. Minor birdie.
We can do this.
What's so minor about you? What's the grand birdie? The night birdie. Whirligig. Ow! That hurt. My feelings. That didn't hurt pain. That actually did hurt. What am I talking about? That hurt my feelings? How would a whirly do hurt my whirly do? I don't remember the name of it. Whirly do. You've got to be kidding. Is that the deep dark woods up ahead? I'm actually trying to remember. It's been a while. You son of a. Okay. So here's what happens when the enemy has the upper hand.
Come on.
We can't attack it. I mean, white bread.
Roger.
Aye. Alright, now we can attack it. I needed to eat bread. Bread is sustenance for this playthrough. Well, bread is honestly more common than you think. It's like a good... Like, if you just carry a ton of it, it can be used to heal you really fast. Okay. We'll be getting there soon enough. Just give me a year. This is the fastest you can walk. I'm not kidding you.
Let's go.
Knife, I mean magic attack! See, you haven't left that up. Knife. Let's just kill this rough. Ear splitter! Oh, crud! Oh, okay, that was minor, but that was the more powerful special magic things. They're very powerful. Usually stuff like that, if it takes longer to charge, it's more powerful. You want to be careful. Trust me. Talk to a guy from experience. You don't want to mess around with those things. And trust me, it gets very stressful. There it is. Oh my god, I just want to get to the old man. Please.
We can do this.
We? Who is a we? In your context, Drippy just jack anything. My god. Ever expectations very high for Lantern Nose over there. Yeah, I just want to get over there. We will be doing a lot more fights than you think, so it's kind of there. The deep dark wood. The deep dark wood, forest of fairy tales. Look at that, it's a waystone. There's useful. A waystone? Yeah, man, they're these ancient stones. See, you can use them to store a record of your adventures so far. Basically, your standard save. In a wild place like forest and so on, you can't just plonk yourself in the nearest rock and write your story down. We've all tried doing that once, but why not? Why not, he says. Give me strength, and because they're crawling with horrible beasties, ain't it? They are? That sounds kind of scary. You'll get used to it, man. Just remember, you can't go recording your because any old way. Allow me to explain a little more. Touch a stone and your health and magic will be fully restored. Not bad, eh? So basically, you're full heal if you ever need one. Now, so, oh man, these also let you save your progress. A traveler's best friend, they are. Which is why you should stop at every waystone you see and make good use of it. Better safe than sorry, ain't it? Sure, Mr. Drippy. Charlie, that's what I like to hear. Let's get yo. Let's hope you're a good one. Yeah, let's hope you're as good as yonder's word. Right, next up, the old man of the woods. Pretty self-explanatory. Click this. Full HP and MP restored. And save progress. Save complete. Hello? Oh, there it is. Follow Drippy and find the old man of the woods. Let's just get going. And see the beautiful terrain. Oh my god. This brings back memories, even if I don't remember this from heart. We're approaching him. Maybe not as quickly as I want to think, but we're approaching him. Alright, we're here.
Mr. Drippy! Wait for me!
Who goes there?
Jeepers.
Ollie boy, meet old Father Oak. How do, you a leafiness?
Oh, Drippy, it's you. And to what do I owe the pleasure?
Well, I got a visitor by here from another world, see? And what it is I was wondering if you might lend us a bit of a hand, like.
Oh, I should have known. You only ever come to see me when you are in need.
Sorry, you tall ship. You know I'm always very grateful.
This boy.
Ah, spotted it. Did you bark ship?
Well. The pure-hearted one. He who will drive out the darkness. And Drippy, you mean to...
That's right, your ancient ship. We're off to give Shadar a right royal hiding.
You? Why? As reckless as ever, I see. Very well. You shall have my aid. But first, we had better give the boy a familiar, had we not?
Oh, yeah! clean forgot I did. He's right, Dolly boy. It might be a bit early, but I suppose we better teach you how to conjure up familiars, innit?
Familiars?
Yep, familiars. You're in our world, you can magic up little fighting creatures from your heart, see? They're called familiars. Where we're going, the beasties are only gonna get bigger and meaner. So, you're gonna need a helping hand, or claw, or beak, or tentacle.
Can I really do it?
Well, there's only one way to find out. You want to help your mum, don't you?
Sure I do.
Well then, grab your wizard's companion and turn to the page marked Form Familiar.
This is how we'll actually be fighting. But Mr. Drippy, there's no spell named Form Familiar here. You what? The boy is correct. Look at his wizard's companion. It would seem that it's missing more than a few of its pages. Really? Knickers. Does that mean I can't spell? I can't spell. I can't speak. Does that mean I can't? I can't speak. So does that mean I can't cast the spell? Oh, I'm not as powerful as all of that. That young man. Oliver, was it? Now let me see. Form Familiar. Ah, yes. A gift from me to you, young Oliver. Now, question: where did that page come from? You can't look like you do anything. You received a page describing the Form Familiar spell. Oh my gosh, the tree reminds me of the pink coin eater. The pink coin eater. The pink coin. I'm sorry, I don't know anything of the pink coin eater. I'm very sorry, I don't know that. But familiars, I think you should just really see this. Thank you very much, old Father Oak. But simply possessing the page for a particular spell is no guarantee that you'll be able to make use of it. Some spells are simply not meant for certain wizards. Such is life. Don't worry about it now, just give Form Familiar a go, will you? Sure thing, Mr. Drippy. Note, this is the one and only time you ever use this spell. I'm gonna see if what it's called. Okay. I'm not kidding you. This is the only time you ever use this spell. I don't remember any single time you use Form Familiar. It's insanity. But anyway, let's form ourselves a familiar.
What's this?
That's tidy work, Ollie boy. Look at that. A warrior from your very own heart. A familiar.
This is a familiar?
That's right. The fighting spirit inside you made flesh. A soldier of your soul.
And he can really help me fight? Huh? Ouch! That was a mean trick.
And the stronger you get, the harder he's gonna hit as well.
Wow.
So this is a familiar, huh? The face point bank coin eater. I don't really know what that is. And he'll be coming with us? Indeed he will, Ollie boy. The more the merrier, ain't it? Here, you better give this little fellow a name, eh? Mighty. Matey. Meeto. Finally, something that doesn't begin with M. God damn it. So, really, that's it? Well, I think we can give this guy a more proper name. Stupid D-pad. Well, yeah, I think this is a perfect name. Although, we cannot just send you into the wild with only that withered wand in your hand. Let me give you some spells that aid you in battle. The first is the restorative incantation known as Healing Touch. You received a page describing the Healing Touch spell. Ease the pain, bumps, cuts, and gazes. Yeah, I thought you would appreciate it. I thought of the familiar a really long time ago. I was like, you know what? I want to name this after someone. And we're going to be using this familiar a lot, hopefully. I think it might as well be you. Because you're always there. Tight as the most useful others for a wandering adventure. Cuts, bruises, brains, gashes, all gone in a jiffy with a healing touch. Gee, you make it sound like I'm going to get an awful lot, Mr. Trippy. Next, we'll give you a gift of the Blazing Inferno. Fireball. So, shoot a little ball of fire that one does plant-based beauties flippin' hate fire, man. Even old trade face is scared of Fireball. Trippy, how dare you? Would never aim such a spell at me, would you, boy? Golly, of course not, old Father Oak. You received a page describing the Fireball spell. Conjure a blazing orb of fire that looks like a fan. I have a sword I can I can finally commit sword attack. Oh man, this was a bad idea. No, it wasn't. It was not a bad idea because I think it's a great idea. May Lord help us. No, boy. You can press X at any time to open your spells menu. While a spell like Healing Touch can be used at any time, Fireball is meant to use primarily in battle. So you can use spells anytime. However, some are specific to fighting spells. They're actually categorized in a place, so it's very easy for you to tell which is which. That's the most spells can prove incomparable using given the right set of circumstances. No problems called for novel solutions, after all. I didn't really read that very well. It felt really difficult. I can finally murder random spirit creatures. Woo! To be fair, this is how we will actually be fighting through this game. Except for certain parts, we will be fighting with you. If you find yourself at something at loss, I recommend that you go through your magical reporter. This guy is talking such long sentences and random words I can't say. I can't say this. You'll never know which spell might save the day. You can now use the spells menu. Duck.
Uh-oh.
Huh?
Spoiling for a fight, is it? Better give him what he wants, Ollie boy.
Huh? But what do I do?
Just think what you want him to do and he'll do it. It's as easy as falling off a log, man.
Okay. Just think what I want him to do. Here goes.
Alright. Spider, it's time for you to commit your first murder here. Oh, great. Righto, Ollie boy, it's time to learn about fighting with familiars. First off, you need to pick who's going to fight out of you and your little friend. We've gone to the trouble of making him, so we best give him a go, eh? Select him, will you? So now we can select either Oliver or his familiar, Spider. Murder the ducklings! Terry, Embers, and Mia won't be too mad at me, right? If only there were 3 of them, I could get my revenge. Okay, no. Spider, you have 30 stamina, not HP. So you are powerful against, I'm assuming, wind element creatures, and bad against water ones. I mean, I guess a spider would be good at those. You can attack, defend, and cut loose! Which I don't think is what you're going to do to me. This is what you'll be doing for the most of it, trust me. Tidy, now let's send him out into the fray, shall we? Oh yeah, see the circle at the top? Up there? That's your familiar stamina gauge. You can't die. Frick. What does it... What does that... What does it... What that does is... It shows you how long he can fight for. See, they can fight for. Grammar Drippy. The longer you keep him out in the go, the shorter his stamina gauge will get. When it's empty, that means the poor lad that's so tired he can't fight anymore. Tragic, eh? No, it's not. So before that happens, let's go. You have to call him in for a bit of rest, like, oh, and there's something else about familiar you should know. There's a little mark by there. That's his sign. The sign of fire. The sign of the sun. The sign of our Lord that will save us all. Or murder everything in sight, you know? It's sort of like a star sign, except there's only 4 of them. Sun, moon, star, and planet. And like other signs, different ones get on better. You can use that to help you in battle. I did not really read that sign. Now, let's talk about tricks. They're powerful abilities. A bit like your spells. And just like spells, they cost MP to use. You can use the cost written next to them. How much MP it takes, trust me, you want to remember this. But what you've got to remember is that you and your familiar share MP and HP. Which is weird, because it uses stamina. Which is what's confusing me. So if a familiar uses your tricks or attacks, you will suffer. Let's kill the arson ducklings! I mean, to be fair, Terry, Mio, and Embers are arsonists. So I think we'll be doing the world a favor here, Spider. Let's free the world of these arsonists. I don't understand how HP, I never really noticed HP drop. Crikey, that's a long lesson, eh? Alright, let's finish the tip. Tell your familiar stamina is always going nuts, so you need to swap it out regularly. No, I'm not. You can do that anytime by pressing LB. And so you can't stay out here forever, but trust me, we will be using you most of the time. Now I'm gonna stop talking before I put us both to sleep. Yeah, you're putting me to sleep. It's getting dark out. It's your turn to sing your bird. Go on, boy, batch. A random barrages. Alright, are you guys ready? Cut loose! Baby, cut loose. Let's see. They're not dead? Damn it, they're not dead. Frick. This one's jumping at you. It must be Terry. Attack! Attack it some more, Spider! End it. End its life. End it all. You can do it. End it all. You have done it. Yes. Killing arson ducklings with a spider who murders and commits knife magic. Yes. Oh, yeah, I guess knife spells do exist. My bad. My bad. Spider grew up to level 2. Your attack has been increased. Magic attack, accuracy, evasion, magic defense, and attack. The only thing that's not there is health and dogs barking. Yeah. My dogs, I swear to God. Yeah. So now you'll know how to fight with a familiar, ain't Ollie boy? To be a true contender, you also need to learn when to let your familiar loose and when it takes and when to take control yourself. I'll do my best, Mr. Trippy. I don't think I'll be able to control this. Me and Spider are now one. Oh God! Oh, and when he's not fighting the love, I'll be found taking an easy creature found taking it easy in the creature cage. In the creature cage, you can shower your familiars with delicious treats. There are all kinds of treats to choose from, and some will improve their abilities, and some others that can even teach them new tricks. Tidy. Feed the little brownies enough of what they fancy, and the bonds of familiar will you and grow. I mean, kind of already bonding. Meaning you can boost their abilities even more. You don't want to stuff them too full of sweets. The only I'm getting the portion in moderation. That's the key. And it's probably your head around, but remember that the creature cage is where you look after your familiars and take it from there, ain't it? I just love how I'm slash Spider is just smiling after murdering 2 arson ducklings. Honestly, it is kind of accurate. The creature cage, got it. I promise to look after him real well, Mr. Drippy. The creature cage is now accessible from the main menu. Oh, I almost forgot. We had some to ask you, younger trunkiness. Okay, then that's rude. There's a goddamn ding-dong Dell, and he's broken-hearted, see? Broken-hearted, you say. Sure, odds evil spreads still further, so you'll be needing... That we will, young Okadis. There's quick you are. You still have it, ain't you? Oh, patience, young Drippy. Of course I have. Now, let me see. You know. I know it's here somewhere. Just killing 2 arson ducklings feels good. I'm kind of glad Terry's not here. Let's kill some more. Craig, you've not gone and lost it, have you? Lost it? The insolence. I put it away, say, among my utmost branches. It's just tangled up there, that's all. All? Ah, well, I see. But I have a favor to ask you. What did I mean? I'm in a flippin' hurry, Jen. We have no time to go. Mr. Trippy, we should help old Father Oak. He gave us those spells, didn't he? How refreshing to be such a responsible and honest young man. Alright, I'll get the flippin' Let's go on. What is it you need for us? Yeah! Well, it's the guardian of these woods, you say. Guardian of the woods. The guardian, eh? What's up with the old fellow? I'm afraid he's become rather unruly of late. He's neglecting his duties. Well, that's no good, is it? We better help you sort him out then, eh? The guardian? He sounds kind of tough. To right he is. He's way stronger than your average bee. See, but you got a familiar on your side now, man. You'll be fine. Maybe too fine. And besides, if you're going to take down Sharad, you can't. And back out of. You can't back out of Light Guardian Bastion now, can you? Okay, I'll do it. Very kind of you. The Guardian can be found in the deepest part of the woods, beyond the Whispering Waterfall. I wish you luck. First spells, then now familiars. You're turning into a proper wizard, eh, now, holy boy? I guess I am. Huh. Now then, why don't you have a closer look at your new mate, eh? How do I do that, Mr. Drippy? It's a piece of cake, man. Now listen up. If you look in the main menu, you'll see friends and familiars. Friends. Keep in mind friends. That's where you'll find all sorts of details about you and your familiar's abilities. It looks a bit complicated and there's a few options kicking about in there. To be fair, but you'll soon get the hang of it, man. Now, you're still new to the wizarding law, so there's a limit on what you can do in it. But keep fighting monsters and you'll eventually get stronger. That's what we call leveling up. See, breaking the fourth wall. Maybe not. You'll probably make some new mates before long, and all, so you'll be closer to, and look at them. Like I showed you. You got it, Mr. Drippy. Your friends and familiars are now accessible from the main menu. Head deeper into the woods and deal with the Guardian. But we're gonna have a look around. So now we can see everyday spells, battle spells, and all spells. So these are the ones you'll be mostly using out in the field, battle spells, and all the spells you have at your disposal in case you're missing one. But we're gonna go check out the creature cage. There is Spider in all their glory. Unfortunately, we have no treats. Don't look at me like that! Friends and familiars, Oliver and Spider. So we have a bunch of different things. Equip. Old stick. Nice. So we can equip things, we can't do that right now. Abilities, we can healing touch, fireball, attack, defend, run away, tactic, spell, revisions. You can attack, defend, use cut loose, a brand of slashes that deals a lot of enemies. It deals to every enemy and it's a pretty good damage in case you need one. Am I missing something here? Oh yeah, I can see this. Sandblast. A stinging cloud of sand is whipped up, blinding a single enemy. Wait, it would killing the Arsenogus mean I killed the two of the trio members? I have been saying that the whole time, haven't I? It'll be fine. Trust me. Pebble Belt. A well-aimed pebble deals physical damage to a single enemy. Smash it. Pent-up energy pummels a single enemy, dealing physical damage. Ray of Light. A horizontal slash accompanied by a flash deals physical damage to enemy flanks. And we have no idea what the final ability is, so... Movement speed is 3 stars, attack speed is 3 stars, so he must be, like, pretty average on, like, movement, yeah. I don't know what I'm doing. I know where I'm going, but I don't know what I was doing for a minute. So now we gotta go down here and deal with the Guardian. See what's up with him. Left or right? This way. I don't know why that star is being unhelpful. Chest! Let's continue murdering. Let's do it, buddy. We got bread from a chest. Who locks bread in a chest? Who locks bread in a chest? Who locks bread in a chest? Let's do this. Going all the way. Let's see what's over here. That star is really unhelpful, really. Whispering waterfalls. I'd best warn you, Ollie boy. It's absolutely crawling with monsters beyond here. Be careful you don't get God before you even get to the Guardian, eh? I'll be fine, Mr. Trivial. I have a familiar to help me now. That's brave, aren't you? Don't forget, though, if it's going to get tough, don't be afraid to cast Healing Touch. I sure won't. And remember about old Treeface told you. The spells menu is a mere tap of X away. You try familiar, yourself with the main menu, too, while you're at it. Who locks bread in a chest? Exactly! Who would put bread in a chest and then lock it in there in the middle of a remote forest for no one to find but random travelers? Overall, I think the game is a 10 out of 10 for locking bread in a chest. It's a great design feature. Honestly, why don't people lock more bread in chest? Don't worry, you're not going to break anything no matter what you press, so you have a good old poke around in it. Well, and you have to learn new skills, and that new options will come up in the main. Just keep your eyes peeled and make sure the most of your new toys. Cheapers, that's so much. There's so much to remember. You'll soon get. Oh man, no worries. Just past the watering waterfalls and onto the Guardian of the Woods. Here we go. Right. Let's help him get back to normal. Here, I'll save and I want to check something. Just want to check something real quick. Wait, is Lantern Nose leaving? Wait, no, he's not leaving. What are you talking about? Why is Lantern Nose leaving? He's staying with us the whole thing. Hang on, let me just check something real quick. Yeah, I can go a lot longer, honestly. Like, I can go for a really long time here. Let's keep going. No, he won't be leaving. Oh! Oh, I still have control with the mouse. We're just gonna leave that there. We're playing with control here. Onwards and upwards. Yes! He won't be leaving us, don't you worry. Jabber!
Let's do it!
Let's do it! Jabber, let's send you out, Spider. He's trying to attack you. He's trying to take away the cult. I mean club. What am I saying cult for? Kill it. Smash it. That's it. That's it. That is it. Baby car loose. That's it. That's what you get for hurting Spider. You do not mess with Spider when they're angry. They will come for you. Trust me. They will. Not that I'm saying that from experience. Onwards and upwards. Duck. First chest. What's in this chest? More bread? First bread, now a bar of chocolate. Head deeper into the woods and deal with the Guardian. I forgot to read that. Duck! I will murder them first. Yes, you will. So let's pretend you killed Embers and Terry. Now Mio's trying to get his revenge. Let's deal with Mio. I never liked him. Yeah. 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 You got this, Spider. You got this. Yeah. You did it. You got rid of the Duck Trio. Now it is just the... You want to come up with a name with us? Us two, Spider, do you want to... Anything that ends with do, I would like. Feel free to come up with a name. I would like to hear that. A name between us two. Spider and Case. Think of a name. I would love that. I don't care how stupid it is. I would like that idea. Also, I kind of feel like I honestly don't know if I should really asking this. I wouldn't mind fan art of anything. Fan art would be nice. If you know how to draw fan art, I would not hate that idea at all. I will murder Mio. I would have done it myself, but you know, you are the professional around here. kill it. Really? Cracker, I knew there was something I forgot to tell you about familiars. Huh? What's that? This is important, Holly boy, so listen carefully, alright? I told you how familiars can use tricks, didn't I? Well, at least the little fellows get stronger. They'll start learning new ones. If you want to see what young creatures will have up their sleeves, choose friends or familiars from the main menu. We've already seen what you can learn. You'll be learning Sandblast at level 5. Tricks are a bit different from magic. Each individual trick fills a single command slot, you see. So we can swap these out to our liking. Press Y when you're under familiar is better, and you could change the command slot used for tricks. Which reminds me, a familiar can only remember a maximum of 8 tricks at any given time. Meaning if you want to learn new ones, you'll have to make them forget one of their old ones. Bit of a pain, but at least it takes an old familiar new tricks, I guess. Anyway, the important thing is that you assign a trick to your familiar's command. If you don't, you won't be able to use it. Simple as that. Okay, I think I got it. So, die! This thing's trying to kill us. Oh, they're trying to kill us! A whippersnapper! We must kill them all! Yay! Oh, frick! That happened. I'm gonna heal. Like, now. And eat some bread. That was scary. Okay, I think we're good for now. Oh. Sorry if I'm off you right now. I really don't feel like dealing with a lot of this stuff. Oh, oh wait, let me read that. The adventure duo or the magic duo or the murder duo. I don't know what else, but these are what I could think of. I like the adventure duo. Yo, you and I are the adventure duo from now on. Everyone comes in chat. You and I are the adventure duo. So I actually didn't specify this because I don't teach you this anywhere else. Drippy actually gives you glims in battle. Had to remember the name for a minute. But yeah, he gives you glims in battle if you're low on it. So that's nice of him. You do take damage. That's weird. I don't remember that happening. Frick. We're not backing out. I like the adventure duo. We're the adventure duo. We're gonna kick some ass. Thank you, Drippy. I wanted to actually help, not. It's fine. We got some white bread. It's fine. You are level 3 and I am now level 4. Not bad. And we got a crunchy carrot. And level 4, pretty good. HP and MP are missing for me. Okay, that's fine. Pretty good staff buffs. Honestly, I might just get teams and call them after Nicopolis characters that I remember. Honestly, wouldn't hate that idea. What the heck? There's more Duck Trio members? They must have increased their population without me knowing. We must run! I really shouldn't have done that. Why did I do that? I am actually such a moron. Why?
Let's go!
I can't fight. I think when I take damage, you take it from me. Yeah, but I don't remember that happening. I guess my memory is just a little off. Oh, Spider, do you want to see us kill this grass thing in like 2 seconds flat? We killed it in 2 seconds flat. Are you happy? Now end this cult! This cult cannot go on any longer. You fool! Spider and I are one. We are one. We killed things at the same time. And like Orson. I'm closing blinds. I don't know why I'm closing the blind right now. Our great view is a bush. Okay, there's another chest up here. What is this? More food locked in chest? It's more bread. More bread. More bread locked in chest. You've got to be kidding me. Oh my god. Oh my god. Dun 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 dun. Dun 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 dun. Dun 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 dun. Woo! Yeah. Over here is actually another chest, but it's blue. It seems to be sealed by some sort of magic. We cannot deal with blue chests yet. Later we will, but at the current time, with our current skills, we do not know how to open a blue chest. It's probably got more bread. Just face it, it's got more bread. Every single chest here has food for some reason. Who went out of the way? I was like, you know what? I feel like putting bread in a chest, and it definitely won't mold. If they aren't molded, that means they're fresh. Who the heck came here before us? What is that thing? Well, I know what it is. It's an enemy. It is a Spiritu, and there's more. They have spread their cult beyond them, but they are powerless without their leaders. Cut loose! Cut loose, my adventuring duo. We will end them together. Die. Anyway, you can die too. Get that, please. Thank you. Not bad. Not bad at all. Oh, you can hear the water in the background. That's a nice touch. We got spring water from that. Speaking of water. Moving on. Moving on. Moving on. Frick. Frick. I wanted to sneak up on it. How many duck trios are there? I know there's too many.
Let's go.
There's too many. This guy thinks he can outmatch you with a spear. You fool! She has. No, I don't know why I said she. They have tapped into your weak spot. We can always defeat you now. I should note later in the game you'll look a lot cooler. Telling me I'm trying so hard not to say stuff because I'm so used to telling my stuff. This is gonna happen later, and I'm trying to hold back because now I have an audience. There's a lot of members out there. Terry is going to kill me later. Because, who knows, that might have been a clone of Terry. I don't know why they would create clones. But I guess they did. Oh! Oh, we're here. I think we're going to take a little break here. We've been playing for an hour. I feel like we deserve a bit of a break. We can listen to this amazing music. For some reason, the amazing music is gone. I don't know why, but it's gone. So yeah, let's take a little break. I'm feeling kind of pecked. I'm gonna go get something. I'll be back. We're not done. We are far from done. Almost 2 hours in. Not bad. Not bad. I don't know why we would be killing God after the break. We'll be killing a guardian. I think you can consider that a god, I guess. I mean, guardian is usually the protector of something. I guess what I guess a guardian could become God. I don't know. Are we just gonna have more talks like this? Oh, remember the salty cookie rant spider? Have you seen any of my edited videos on YouTube? I've actually been editing a few on YouTube. They're basic, but I'm proud of them, trust me. I am very proud of them. I've actually wanted something funny. I've had to turn down my headphone volume because the game is so loud. Actually, it's only because I've turned it down that I haven't noticed it. I'll be back pretty soon. But yeah, I'm having a lot of fun. I love this game to death. Trust me, I do. I should probably get back to it on my Switch. Problem with my Switch, I'm very far ahead, so like this is gonna be it's like I want to speedrun through this, but okay, not speedrun, but you get it. You get it. We're gonna be here a while. I'm gonna do a few things, but we'll be back actually pretty soon. Actually, all right, be right back soon. That's very nice of you. That's very nice of you, Spider. Yeah. Thank you very much. They're minimal, but they're perfect. This is probably going to be uploaded, like, immediately. I'm uploading this, like, immediately. Like, the moment this is over, I'm going to save it and upload it to my channel. Like, I'm that proud of it right now. Actually, we're gonna head back in here, actually. Oh, this is a special cursor. Seriously? Okay. Hope you're not gone too long. I do want you to say what we're about to do. Oh, yep, I know where we are. Ah, shoot. Don't want to be gone too long, Spider, because I do want you to see this. I don't want to leave the adventure duo behind. Alright, here we go. Hold up, Ollie boy. Huh? What is it? Listen, man. Something's coming. But I don't... It's him, it's the flippin' Guardian! Scare those Duck Trail members away. Eat one. If we kill a Guardian and we get it's just gonna be filled with bread? Probably. The Guardian of the Woods, steadfast defender of the forest. Our first boss battle. I am terrified, because it's a boss battle and these things tend to intimidate me a lot. You deserve first hits. This is boss battle music, okay. Okay. He's gonna do a lot. It's okay. Okay, if he does a lot, it's gonna be fine. Okay. Okay, we're just gonna be careful here. You know, play a bit safe. It's... okay. I just feel very uneasy is what I'm trying to say. Oh, it's... here, I'm gonna fireball it. Fireball! Oh boy! Murder! Yeah, but we have a bit of a problem here. Windfall. Nickers, that looks serious, Ollie boy. Best you defend yourself. See that defend command, ain't it? Use it and... pop it headache, man. This scares me a lot, because I'm always worried... and flippin' God! As he throws out a health glim. That's one, Ollie boy. That's tidy. Defending his big moves like that can turn into a nice little bonus. That starts building up nasty looking. You gotta. Okay. Okay. I'm just... look, I would love to put you out. I'm just really... oh, it missed. What an idiot! I shouldn't have said that! Now, he is grass. I don't think if you can depict that. He's made of grass, so... feel free to be a little cautious with that kind of stuff. Oh my god. Nope. I was like so worried that my defense wasn't gonna be back in a while. And now's a chance! Since it's a grass guardian, it wouldn't take a lot of damage. It would take a lot of damage from it. That's why plant spirits take a lot of damage on fire attacks. Right, which would make sense. Look, Ollie boy, the big lump's got on a knocked himself. I've not just a chance to give him a proper wallop. Yeah, I'm actually gonna let you do a proper wallop. Cut loose! Get some good damage in. It's only 8, but it's worth it. Yeah. Come on. Knock it. Oh, that! That. We want that. Tidy, it's a golden glim, man. That'll be restrict all your here for you. And not only that, lets you do a miracle move. That isn't any tidy. But they don't hang around forever. Hurry and grab it, Ollie. Oh, okay. Supercharge! Please. Crap, his windfall got first. No! No! I'm on the lawn. That did not just happen. I don't know why I'm attacking with a stick. That's dumb of me. Oh, that hurt. You have no idea how much that hurt. Oh, that could have not been at a worse time. Oh my god, I'm so mad. Just finish it off. I'm so pissed at that. Man, I would really like to finish it like that. But hey, final blow. You stand beyond your prey. I'm really sad about that, but hey. We'll get to see it another time. But now we're both level 5. The adventure duo does not stop. And we got Spirit of the Woods. Go to level 5. Go to level 5. You learned Sandblast. You obtained a page describing the Guardian of the Woods. So, Big Bad wasn't so big bad. Crikey, that was a close run thing. Man, at least we still won. Yes, I'm very glad we still won. I'm just really sad we didn't get to use the Burning Heart thing. Man, the Guardian, he headed towards the deepest part of the woods. Do you think he's back to normal now? Yeah, his guess is as good as mine, man. But that weird look in his eye had gone, at least. I reckon it'll probably take some time to get his head together and we'll be right back to the old Guardian. But what made him go screw like that? You don't think it was... Of course it flipping was. Had Shadar ran all... We better watch our backs if we visit any more for saying that you get Guardians anywhere, everywhere. Yeah, Guardians are going to be like in every single place. Just let that be known. Anyway, we did what we came for. Came to do. We best get back. I can see old tree face, eh? Sure, let's go. To save us the walking. The Serenity of the Guardian of the Woods heart has unlocked a story in the Wizard's Companion. And Guardian, we got an achievement. You obtained a Tale of Wonder.
You did well to calm the Guardian of the Woods. And I found what I was looking for. But first, a gift. By way of thanks.
Gee!
You were on a roll by here, man.
I entrust to you one of my closest companions, the Telling Stone. His knowledge of our world rivals even my own. I thought he might help you on your journey. I'm sure if you ask him nicely, he will tell you anything you wish to know. And the other thing, the locket. This is what you came here for, is it not? It is a vessel for fragments of the human heart. To rescue the heartbroken, you will need the locket and the spells required to use it. I will give you those as well.
Thank you so much, Old Father Oak.
Such a well-mannered child. Unlike some I could mention.
What? All right. Ta, backface.
Some things are as unchanging as the forest. No matter. You had best be on your way. Now, boy, you must come and see me from time to time, and tell me of your travels. I look forward to hearing of your progress.
Yes, sir.
Let's be off, shall we? Time to head back to Ding Dong Dell and mend a broken heart.
Okay.
I don't disagree. The locket does look like a perfume bottle. It does. The Telling Stone is now accessible from the main menu. To me, the Telling Stone is very remote. If it's only used for tutorials, which you really don't need, you obtained a locket or a perfume bottle, if you want to take it that way. You received a page describing the Take Heart spell. Maybe I shouldn't show this to Spider. Nah, whatever. You received a page describing the Give Heart spell. They can use in different ways. Restore the Ding Dong Dell guard to normal. I'm getting a headache. I'm not stopping. I'm just saying my head's starting to hurt now looking at the screen all day. Play for a little bit more. Take another break. Then we're gonna... my head hurts. God. Man, I can really get a big headache. This way. let's go save our progress here. We did a lot. That really sucks, though, that we couldn't... Man, I really wanted to show that off, but... You work with what you got. It still says... Alright. My head really does hurt. Alright, I think we should just head back. We've done a lot. Back to Ding Dong Dell to restore the guard. Woo! I can finally take the hearts of my enemies and kill them. And also in case drink some water. I'm actually gonna do that right now. I'm gonna let you listen to the music, though. No breaks, just listen to the music.
Watch this!
Oops. my bad. I kinda came in a bad time. I'm sorry, I was drinking water and I didn't leave the kitchen. I didn't... Because I have to have my headphones solo. I'm sorry, I'm gonna get some food. I'll be back. I'm sorry. Just... It'll probably hurt if I sit down, but... My bad. Sorry, Spider, I didn't mean that. Okay. A quick snack. It's okay, luckily it doesn't attack when you're AFK. That's at least helpful, because at least it's not like that kind of battle. Just gotta eat. I got the hungries. I have a really bad hit. Okay, not bad, just it's minimal enough for me to notice and know, yeah, I need to get water.
You ready to kick ass?
In a minute. Yeah. Oh, so. How have they not died of boredom? Honestly. Like, honestly. Alright. Alright. Now they're kicking their butts. Baby, call loose! Did we kill that one? Oh my god, you killed it! You killed it so fast! Damn it. Yeah, you can't miss a few glims after battles, it sucks. You killed them in one hit! god. I actually forgot to do something. We'll get to the telling stone later. Familiars. Wrong thing. I want to equip Sandblast on you. You can now stun enemies. It's beautiful. Locket, creature cage. Do I have anything? Oh, you get the chocolate. Your chocolate. Your attack increases. And you are happy. Who doesn't love chocolate? Okay then. Your attack is increased by 1. It says 19, but it's actually 20 now. And fullness is how many treats they currently can give. So that's very helpful. Note, Locket. I'm ready to murder creatures and eat bread. Running them all out of bread. We'll get to learn these later. Trust me. Telling stone, life lessons. Here are some life lessons you need to know. How to walk and talk. Yeah, what I'm talking about. Like, this guy is very remote. He just gives you tutorials. It's not all that helpful. Never mind. Wither's companion. Alright, let's get a move on. I don't eat near my computer, so I don't have like water on me at standby. Because I don't really expect to get headaches for some random reason. I don't know why. At least I'm more prepared this time. You know, we're not gonna sit here for 5 hours. Let's do it. I'm feeling. Oops. No, I meant this. Want some chicken wings? Tutorials of what? Oh, that's funny. You kind of dominated that fight. I'm not gonna lie. Tutorials of what? Where's Ding Dong Dell? There's Ding Dong Dell. Can I avoid you? Okay, good. They're stupid. Why did he go in a zigzag? He like went nowhere towards me. It's funny. That's back and we can get more of the, herb, was it? The thing's trying to walk into a wall. You're stupid. It's very stupid. Anyway, let's head back into Ding Dong Dell. Why don't we? We got someone's heart to fix here. Ding Dong Dell.
Looks like he's still the worse for wear, huh?
Mr. Drippy, we have to help him.
Right-o, Ollie boy. I better explain how it's done then, innit? First thing you'll need to do is to take the locket Treeface gave you and fill it with the piece of heart our friend is missing.
The piece of heart?
That's right. One of the bits we're all made up of deep down.
The bits we're made up of? I don't understand.
How can I put it? Just give it a go. You'll soon work it out, man. First off, what that guard's missing is a drop of good old-fashioned enthusiasm. Find some and give it to him, and he'll be right as rain.
Okay, but where do I find enthusiasm?
Well, now, feast your eyes on that other guard, but there. He's got more get-up and go than a sack of squirrels. If he hasn't got some enthusiasm to spare, I'm a monkey's uncle. Ask nicely, and I'm sure he'll give you a lend of it.
Sure, I'll try my best.
And now suddenly everyone's just moved to the side. It's like, hold up, I know what they're talking about. You have two sidekicks, one that watches you almost die, and I can murders random creatures. You're right, Drippy doesn't do anything, but I guess he does give us glimpses, but that doesn't really prove anything. Excuse me, sir, I was wondering if you could do us a favor. I wish I could, I really do. I'm afraid I can't open this gate without my colleague's permission. Oh, no, it's not that. We just want to borrow some of your enthusiasm. Well, if enthusiasm you're after, I got plenty to spare. Take as much as you want. Thank you, sir. Mr. Shreby, how do I get the enthusiasm out of his, heart? Look at the page old Treeface gave you on Yonba. Look, in it, it's a spell called Take On. You need to catch it. Catch it first. take heart, huh? Sure. Thank you. Thank you, Char. I love that animation.
Tidy! Looks like you got yourself a locket full of enthusiasm. Now, you just got to give it to our friend over by there.
Okay, here goes.
And no enthusiasm has changed. So if we head over to here, so we need to give this guard the enthusiasm we got from his friend, huh? That's right, oldie boy. The spell you need is give heart, ain't it? I know it sounds like the... Oh, well, you don't get them mixed up, whatever you do. Don't worry, Mr. Drippy. Give heart is the one for repairing broken hearts. I'll remember that. Now, when you give cast out, you'll get to choose the piece of heart you want to restore from your locket. Of course, you only got one in there, so you can't mess this up. Go on now, give that god his enthusiasm back. Excuse me. Here we go. Here goes. Give heart. Now there are, as you can see, there is a lot of them. There is 8 of them to be precise, but we just need to give them some enthusiasm, distilled spirit to get up and go.
Beautiful! It worked!
Neato.
Tidy! Looks like he's back in the land of the living.
What's happening? Where am I?
Well, 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 you're back with us, I see.
Yes, I feel so strange, as if a weight has been lifted from my heart. I feel better.
Thank goodness for that. I was worried about you.
I'm sorry, I wasn't myself. But I'm back now, and ready to work harder than ever.
Well then, these fine people have all come to visit our great kingdom. I think we'd better let them in.
Indeed we had. This way, everybody!
I can't thank you enough, but I'm sure you'll receive your fair share in merit stamp performing such a heroic feat. Merit stamps? What are those? You mean you helped me without even thinking of merit stamps you've earned? And you do have a merit stamp card, don't you? I just know the helmets look like... I just realized the helmets look like a wolf face and head. I mean, I didn't see the face at first, but it's actually not a wolf, it's a cat. Mio has started spreading more cults. He started a kingdom. We must stop it! I can see where you're going with it. The enthusiasm does look like fire. Sorry, my nose is like clogged. They're used to collect stamps awarded for those in need. If you don't have one, you should visit Swift Solutions in town and pick one up. First, we have tutorials on life, and now Swift Solutions. Listen to me rabbiting on. I have to get this gift, but that's what you're waiting for, isn't it? Yes, please, sir. Tidy, we can finally go inside. Ding Dong Dell, the Cat King's castle. We're finally here. We're finally in Ding Dong Dell. Indeed we are, Lee boy. There were a few unseen snags along the way, I'll admit. But all's well that ends well, enough. And I was going to see old Tree Face eventually, anyway. Righto, on with the wand hunt. The king of this place knows a spell or two. Let's see if he can help us, shall we? A real-life king? Sure, I guess that means we should head to that old palace over there, huh? Say hello to Ding Dong Dell with its amazing music. Go meet the king of Ding Dong Dell. So, let's just head forward and see what I have to do. Pause. Someone said hello. Guilders is actually the currency. I kept thinking they were called gold. You learn things every day.
Turned out nice again, didn't it, Chuck?
Jeepers. It's so different.
Stop staring, man. It's rude.
But look at those goofy clothes.
Goofy? Are you blind? You are the goofy one round these parts.
Huh?
Look at his funny clothes.
Huh? Do I really look so strange?
Crikey! We better get you a new outfit before they put you in the zoo. Come on, Ollie boy.
Okay.
Yeah, we're kind of being made fun of our clothes. Who hasn't? I'm sorry, little boy, but on a hound tree. Any there or over in Motorville, your clothes are just plain out of place over here. Yeah. Are they really so strange? But this is all I have. Well, you have to buy some more, won't we? A load of shops here in Ding Dong Dell, man. One of them has to sell clothes, ain't it? Yes, let's go find a store that I can buy a new outfit. Yeah, we're not stuck like this the whole game. Yeah, we are technically the strange one here. But we're here. It's an owl. Find a shop where you can buy some new clothes. This owl doesn't really look appealing. Neither does the lady running it. She looks like an owl herself. Man. Excuse me, ma'am? Do you sell clothes from this? Well, I mean, do you sell regular clothes? Clothes there? Oh, hoot, I'm afraid we don't have any in stock at the moment. Don't tell us that, man. Have you seen the boy? He's a flippin' embarrassment. He's getting funny looks everywhere we go. The street cred is in ruins. Ooh, a fairy! I used to see her kind of all the time, but I bet you these days I don't even know who you are. Who you are. Younger to telling me. Kids these days, man, disrespectful, arrogant, downright rude. They would know a fairy if kicking them in the flippin' shins. No, are you a missus? No, about these clothes. Ah, yes, dear. Hoot, let me think. Ah, now to come to think of it, there was a traveler who left a set of clothes here once upon a time. He bought a new outfit, you see, so he left his old ones behind. Roughly human shit. Hey, does it? And cheap. It should. I shouldn't. Oh, tidy. We'll take it. But Mr. Drippy. Yes, no. Remember Hugh? He was the one. Ooh. Yes, he said they were very special clothes. He made from the sky tree is what I remember correctly. I am not saying these correctly. Lovely and comfortable, extremely hard wearing, and lucky to hoot. The only problem is it would be the size. It was you gonna you'll need a few to make alterations. It'll look hoot you otherwise. You can come back tomorrow morning. Of course we can, man. How about that? Early boy, that's lucky. Neo, thank you very much, ma'am. Hoot, hoot, hoot. A pleasure, my dear. For now, till tomorrow. Tomorrow's flipping ages away, man. It's like going to see. I'd like to go see the king right away, but we can't. Until you're out this sort, ain't it? I guess not. But what will we do until tomorrow? I know the guy. And the guy said something about us getting some kind of car in town, ain't it? Something solutions. I think he said the name of the shop. Was it the one we just went? The Hootique. That's the owl one. What was it? Swift Solutions? That's the one. I knew. Or something about. I knew it was some kind of other bud. Nice one, Ollie boy. Those stores sure have goofy names. You reckon they're named after what they look like? Anyway, let's go with a Swift Solutions, shall we? Visit Swift Solutions. So now we gotta go over to the shop. It's actually not too far. Just gotta be back. Also, cat people. What a lovely outfit. You're such a pretty shade of yellow. Thank you. What was that noise? Oh, here it is. Swift Solutions. Right up here. A lot of cat people. Anyway, the guy here isn't any better. He looks like he's seen some stuff. Smarty still there? Welcome to Swift Solutions, where those in need come to watch their worries fly away. And where those are feeling helpful agree to perform tasks on their behalf. What sort of tasks do you mean, sir? Honestly, don't know. You honestly don't know? Damn me, you really are new to this, huh? Gee, well, I should my amazement and explain. Folks who are needing assistance flock to me, hoping to find some willing to take on their errands for me. So think of these as side quests, really. On your travels, you're bound around the people who are looking for help. Those who decide to help you, that's do their fluttering hearts by taking on the task they set you. Have a look at the errand board over there. You see, you have a list of tasks you can take on. At Swift Solutions, you can also agree to undertake missions to eliminate specific monsters, also known as bounty hunts. You want to find out more, access the main menu and you take a look in your journal. My journal, huh? Okay, I think I got it. Your journal also shows the merits cards you've got. Oh, the gatekeeper mentioned something about this. I don't think I have one though. Oh, you don't? Oh, do you? Well, that's swiftly wrong. Keep the head cards. If you need to collect more stamps when you complete tasks. Once you've filled up a few cards, you exchange them for merit or just which should be useful on your levels. Simply use in the nearest branch of Swift Solutions. Hand over your completed card, and the reward will be yours. Okay, thank you very much, sir. Well, helping people out is part of saving the world, only boy. But before we make a stop on all this dooga, why do we need to get you dressed for the job now? The hoot and the job will be ready tomorrow. I reckon your best plan of action is get a good night's sleep at the cat's cradle, ain't it? The journal is now accessible from the main menu. So we need to go to the cat's cradle now and sleep. Spider, I just want to make sure you're still here with us because I plan on playing for longer than I think. Just saying. So going on back. Da, na, 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 na. Here's the cat's cradle. Cat's cradle. And what do you know? It's run by a cat woman. It's not a full cat. Welcome to the ones of the Cat's Cradle chain of premium inns. We pride ourselves as a practically and per. I don't know what that last word is. Stay or cancel. Stay overnight or store all HP. Yep, we got plenty of money. Your custom is always appreciated. Aww. You look a little unusual. You're a traveler, I presume. Then I encourage you to take a navigation whenever you travel. You may stay. We're very proud of you, of our deep and comfortable beds, and as much as we do. Thank you very much. And look, is there something different about it? Oh, there's something so memorable. Those who stay here have filled it up back a bit. Gee, I never expected that. What the heck? No, that's a flippin' mighty spell book, ain't it? You best stay at many places as we can, ain't it? I guess so, huh? You obtain a new Regions of the World page. This summer lands to the north.
Oliver? Oliver?
Huh? Mom? Mom!
You've done so well to make it this far, Oliver.
Mom? Is this a dream?
You must listen to me now, Oliver. You have to go to him, to face him. And when you do, you'll learn the truth. Promise me, no matter how hard it is.
Him? Mom, who's him? Mom, what do you mean?
He's someone very important to both of us.
But who is he? And where do I have to go?
It's all right, sweetie. You're already on your way. Don't give up, Oliver, no matter how hard it gets.
Mom? Mom! Mom!
Morning, young man. What a perfectly fine morning it is. You sleep well, I hope? Excellent. You're way now, I expect. Well, if you happen across another cat's cradle on your trail, be sure to stay with us again. Thomas, I'll see you soon. Alright, only boy. Head back to the auto shop, ain't it? Okay. Mom. Yes, I would like to save my progress, please. Entering Ding Dong Dao. Alright, let's go get our clothes. Right after I loot this place. A keg! I think I know who I would give that to. I don't know. I don't want to say you're not here, but I don't want to say that you're not here either. It's fine if she. It's fine if they left. I just want to know that you're here with me. Alright. This person's flashing blue. Goodness, beware of those little rascals run off to now. Is something the matter, ma'am? It's my boys. The three of them are running off and not coming back. I know they're just playing, but I can't even think for themselves. Don't worry. You worry about them a lot, huh? Yes, I do. And today, you know, I'm beside myself. Most life is another matter. Where do you go, eh? You know, a spare moment. Do You think you can find my voice for me? Yes, please! You accepted the following task. Hide and seek. A ding-dong tell mother's worried about her sons who haven't come home yet. Yes, this is like one of the ones that pissed me off the most. I'm sorry to put you in such trouble. Drippy, are you okay, buddy? Drippy? Drippy? Drippy, are you okay? Drippy? But if you can, let me know. If you found them, I'd be so grateful. Okay, he's fine now. Let's go to Hootique first. We'll worry about that side quest later. Let's get our outfit. I'm here for my outfit, miss. Oh, there you are. I'll be happy. Here, your clothes are ready. Tidy, best try them on, eh, Ollie boy? Sure. Just pop and get for you, dear. Wait there. I shall be a moment. Yes, ma'am. Thank you very much. I mean, this place is kind of small.
Huh? Oh, that's trendy. You look proper sharp, Ollie boy.
Isn't it a little goofy? I mean, a cape? Yeah, capes are cool. Don't be silly, dear. It's too down to the ground. Thank you very much, ma'am. How much do we owe you? Well, for those old things, don't be silly, dear. You're a huge favor off my hands. Really? You're sure? Oh, I can't remember the last time I did any sewing. It was... Who did think nothing of it? All I ask is that you pop back and buy a little something from time to time. I'm sure we want you, dear. Of course we will. Thanks, Mrs. There's lucky, Ollie boy. It looks like we owe this place another visit or 3. We sure do. You obtained a set of traveler's clothes. These are our main clothes for the rest of the game. Let's go. Now you got some dapper as we head up to the palace tidy. Hey, time to meet the king, huh? I'm kind of nervous. There's a side quest walking outside. That's a weird sense to say. It's cute. Yeah, which pot did I put in again? Is everything okay? Yeah, well, my precious treasure, you see. I can't remember which pot I hid it in. Gee, that's tough. What sort of treasure is it? My grandmother's red earring. It's such a pretty color. Could you lend me a paw and look? Could you ask the gremlin what she wants you to do? A safe hiding place. You will? Perfect! It's one of those pots you see around town. Well, those pots, huh? Leave it to me. Yours are perfect, gentlemen. Alright, so we got a few things, but we're just gonna worry about story. For now, at least. Up to the second part of town here. Let's just head to the palace. Guards might be a problem, but sure. Welcome to Ding Dong Dell. This is the release of the royal palace. Are you travelers? I take it you must be in those clothes. Yes, we come to see the king. King Tom. But I'm afraid that's not possible at the moment. But why? One of the king's hapless is his beloved fish to escape. One of the king's hapless aides has allowed his Majesty's beloved pet fish to escape into the palace moat. The red herring is king's pride enjoyed in Highland. Your species too to boot. I doubt Miss Mouger would be able to replace this one if we lose it. And what that aide of his was thinking, I don't know. Anyway, to cut a long story short, everyone in the castle is busy looking for the king's red herring at the moment. I advise you to come back another day. Alright, what do we do, Mr. Drippy? The moat, is it? If I'm not mistaken, that moat's connected to some of the river that runs through town. You're gonna swim all the way to town? I reckon it's possible, yeah. Why don't we have a look at a few ponds and just can't do any more, can it? It sure can't. Gee, I hope we find that red herring, Mr. Drippy. Me too, boy. Alright, let's go fishing. So we gotta go down. I'm trying to head this way real quick. There's a little dot. It's a little boy. No, we don't attack children here. It hurts. Oh, look, poor dog can't hurt himself. Must be mother's law. These lost boys. We better patch him up, eh? That looks painful. What? We don't have a first aid kit. Shut, cracky only boy. Like a flicking sleeve you got. You're a wizard, and use some flipping magic. Oh, I'm sure. Which spell do I use, Mr. Tippy? For crying out loud. And you only got this once, so that healing touch, man. You got a healing flippin' touch. You said it twice. Ow, it hurts. Okay, here. Fix you up, okay? Healing touch. Here's how we use that. Fix the side quest. It doesn't hurt anymore. Hooray, I'm all better. Listen, Sunshine, you're good. I promise I will. Thank you for making better. How if we go up here? My dog's being annoying. What's in here? Slice of pie. It's very quiet. Very, very quiet. And there appears to be something here. Can't read it, but there's a dot behind the grave thing. Now, what's up with you, man? You look a bit pale, do? Huh? You're giving this to me? Spirit media. Yeah, communicate with the spirits of the departed. Oh, that's that. It's a page from the wizard's companion. Is that... What's Squid doing with it? I'm sorry, I can't hear. Do you think he can't speak? Nah, it's not. I can. Yeah, must be. Huh? Did you forget some? That's probably just gave you. Give it a try, old boy. See? Then alright. Oh well then. Spirit medium. Use this. Thank goodness it worked. Jeepers creepers, you can talk. Of course I can talk, silly. You cast me, didn't you? So that's what it does, huh? You mean not knowing what it did? What kind of wizard are you? Shut up. For future reference, Peter is like the spooky spirits of the dead, like me. So I was right. There's a flippin' ghost, ain't he? Ghost cheapers. You mean ghosts really exist? Of course they do. I see them all the time. I was a wizard too, so you know. But thanks to that idiot Dark Dream, there aren't many wizards left. When I saw you, though, I thought I'd better hand that page over to you. You're the first I've ever seen. I don't know how long, cheapers. Can I really keep it? Of course, there's the least I can do for that. Your book? Nah, you gotta wires cross, Sunshine. It's our book. The door are you anyway? I'm Horace. Although you probably know better as the Sage of Ages. I got M&M minis. Hooray! Talking to a ghost? Nah, M&M minis. You know, standard stuff. Wizards talking to ghosts. M&M. M. Shit. Sorry.
So you couldn't have...
Sorry. Hang on a sec. You want us to believe a little midget like you is a sage of flippin' ages? You're calling a midget, Pipsqueak. I'm a fairy and I'm supposed to be this size, cheeky little... You're called Ollie, aren't you? You're on a journey to... yeah. Maybe... a little journey myself. I haven't taken around in our world for a long time. Right, I'm heading south to the death. I hope we can meet again in the town down there. See you soon. It's very quiet up here, as you realize. We, still can't do anything with this. Nothing has to use spirit medium, and anything else is pretty pointless. We'll come back some other day, see if we can read that. But, for now, after talking to Horace, I think we're gonna end that here, actually. Been playing for a really long time. We got really far. I know it feels like just the beginning, but honestly, if you look back, we've done a lot of progress. Trust me, we've done a lot of progress. First pot. Poison be gone. I think you can tell what that does. I know. And down the hoop, and there's a lady right here with a side quest, but there's also a pot here with a loaf of bread. Bread. Where am I going? Oh, I know where I am. Alright. Where is it? Is it not here? Huh. Well, I don't know where a save point is. I think we'll stay at the inn. Because last time the inn let us, save our game. So, I just have to look around for a little bit. We're gonna just do this. It's completely unnecessary, but I'm only doing it to save. Yep. Jeez. So it's gonna... Yep. Well, I'd say that went pretty well. We went over to the other world, experienced a few problems before I get to it, and, well, we defeated our first boss, and we made it to Ding Dong Dell. I'd say that's pretty rewarding. I'd say that's a pretty good time. Time to end off stream. I think that's pretty good. Good time to end it. Anyway, hope you all have a good day. This was a lot of fun to get back into streaming. Streamed for almost 3 hours. I had a lot of fun. I had a lot of fun. Alright, I hope you all have a great, great day.